All right, hey everybody. This is the another one of the group coaching call for the offer writing workshop. Once again, change of plans, calling an audible, but and I'll explain to you why. Typically, what happens is I can take the a student's property package and use one of their properties that they send me over so that I can show you exactly how I would analyze a deal. I didn't speak to any one of my students today to get permission to use one of their properties, so I decided, what the heck, I'm just going to go out and find my own. And I can easily do this on LoopNet, but I decided to kind of give it a little bit, try something new. And what ended up happening was I found so many different new sites for finding deals on the internet that I thought I'd just kind of share them with you and give you an overview as to all the places that you're probably not looking for deals. Now, for those of you in the Masterclass Elite program and the Owner Forum program, you know that the first video that I sent out, it was like an hour and 38 minutes long. I show all the different ways of different places on the internet. These are new. I haven't even put these on that website yet, so I haven't put them on the video yet. So this video is an add-on. I'm probably going to go attach this video to that lesson one so you can see that there are actually some more sites, so you'll be able to view this video again, either in the offer writing workshop archive or as part of lesson one in the Masterclass Elite. So look at, all I did was type into Google in the search bar, multifamily apartments for sale. And that's it. And then, I just started scrolling through page after page of all these new sites that I never even heard of before. So let me give you a couple of examples. Showcase.com. I may have mentioned this one in the video, but Showcase.com, I believe, is owned by one of the other big search engines. I think it was owned by LoopNet, and here you can find different properties. Some of they're all listed for sale. Like for instance, I'll click on actually I'll just come right up here to Tony's. I click on Foothill Apartments. And there you have a nice, beautiful mansard roof property in Pickens, South Carolina. But the most important thing is, look at, you've got this Earl Furman group of brokers. Tony Bonatati, he's a good guy. Kay Hill is his girl Friday, and she does a great job. So if you're looking in South Carolina, these guys are pretty good guys to know. Once you download his website, as you can see here, this is all you're going to get. I was going on this site to try to find a property package that I could use to analyze for this call, but all they post up here is a one-page flyer on the property. They are very particular about really getting to know who the person is that they're working with. But these are good people. I recommend you contact them if you're looking in South Carolina. They're good people to know. So that is, and then of course right from here, you click on the website and it takes you over to Tony's website. And you can see all the different spots that they have all over South Carolina. So right from the very beginning, you've got this one particular website called Showcase.com. It is the equivalent of a LoopNet. These are all properties that are already up, on the website. You can find them here, but look at the search by state. And so really just, you got to be opening it up to a whole bunch of different places. Now take a look at this. This one's kind of cool. Bank Asset Point. Now the website here is bankassetpoint.com. All right, now what you need to do here is you need to go in there and register as a particular type of user. Now, the reason why you need to register is this particular website is very particular about who they let in. You can't just be like a guy straight out of a boot camp. I went in there and I actually registered as an attorney looking to buy property on behalf of my clients. So that's something you're really going to need to figure out. Make sure you read the questions that they ask you correctly, you answer them correctly, and then you go on there and you find these particular properties. Now, here's what I want you to do. Remember, these properties are listed, and they're being listed by the the broker on this bank asset point. I thought originally that the bank asset point website would not allow listed properties on their website. That was, I thought, one of their original requirements, but that is obviously not the case, because what happens here, take a look at this property in Decatur, Georgia, on Columbia Drive. If you click on it, what you end up finding, I'll just, let me see. What you end up finding is, check this out, 161 units, possible short sale, price for quick sale, owner is highly motivated to make an offer. This complex is brick and frame with about 70% occupancy. All right, so, what you want to do is scroll down here. There's Gene Evans. Gene Evans is with Metro Brokers, metrobrokers.com. So what you want to do is you want to get up here and find out a little bit more about Metro Brokers. And so you come up and you click on, here's another bank asset point. This is another one. And if you scroll down the bottom, look who it is. It's Mr. Evans. Mr. Evans is using bank asset point to sell these properties. Here it is, price for a quick sale. Special preference will be given to investors with a short due diligence period and a quick closing date. Sounds like a bank-owned property to me. Let me just scroll down here. What you did is, if I went in there and I typed in metrobrokers.com, you'll see that Gene Evans' web page comes up, and Gene Evans has several properties for sale. So Gene Evans is a good guy to know. He's out there doing multifamily deals, and he's the type of guy that you want to get in there and start working with. So that is from the bankassetpoint.com. bankassetpoint.com, and then we find metrobrokers.com, and from Metro Brokers we find out everything that Gene Evans already has. So this all came from just typing in a couple of names, a couple of words into Google. We're tracking down a whole bunch of new people. Now check out this one called homes.com. This one on homes.com is, let me just kind of back up here, you'll see my progression as to how I found this property. Homes.com is kind of a weird site. I didn't like the way this one was actually listed. So what happens is you come down here, search South Carolina multifamily homes on homes.com, and you click down here for multifamily homes. But then what you have to do is you have to click on a particular city. All right, and in that city is where you're going to find the property. So you can't do a search on the whole entire state. You have to do it by city, which is kind of a pain in the neck. Take a look at this Hanahan, South Carolina. We'll just click on that one for a second. And there you have it. There's a listing here. There's a couple of properties. Other cities don't have any properties listed. Let's take a look at this 1088 Berkeley Street. Now, what you want to do here, as I mentioned before, is there's the they're the brokers. Let me X out this little window. They're the guys that request information. You can contact them, and you can talk to them and get the data. As you can see, it's kind of a tough property. This is actually, I think I clicked on North Charleston, and this came up in North Charleston. Tough property. 22-unit apartment complex, has been incredibly well maintained and has an 8+ cap. All right, so there's and then you can go down here, view the source site, and I recommend you do this, because this is how you're going to track down the broker and find out what other types of deals he actually has. Let me just give you another look-see here. Yeah, there you have it. Looks all right. So it's pretty much the same website, but this will give you an idea as to how to do it. And so you got to dig down deep into the particular cities before you find that deal. Let me see if I can. Let me try one more city here because all right, hold on. I don't want to just look at Hanahan. Father Hanrahan, Dean of Students, Boston College. We got to know each other pretty well. Okay, let's see. What's another big city there? I don't want to do Charleston. North Charleston we already did. Where's Greenville? Let's do either Columbia. Let's do Greenville. Greenville's a good sized city. What do we have in Greenville? Okay. All right, we got a couple of different things in Greenville, but all smaller stuff. Look at the size of look at the prices here. Here we've got one that looks like it's some type of a complex. It's been on the market for 185 days. You don't usually see that information on LoopNet, but you can figure it out on LoopNet. LoopNet actually has a date on there as to when it was posted initially. 485,000. There are a couple of brokers. You want to talk to them? Okay. Who's on the call right now? I can pick on. Let me see. Okay, this is yeah, this one is probably something right up Mike Butler's alley. Yeah, Mike, I'm going to pick on you. All right, so yeah, it looks like he's in Philadelphia. So there you have it. So that's another site, homes.com for multifamily deals. Now check this out. Hopefully this is the one that I'm looking for. Nope, that's not it. Okay, here, this is another one, businessbroker.net, commercial real estate, multifamily businesses for sale. Right here on Business Broker, you can find multifamily deals. Unit property in Ashland, New Hampshire. Let me see, 20-acre, beautiful ranch. Where is the one I want? Multifamily units, 10 mobile home, well, there's a mobile home park in Columbia, 10 studio apartments in Santa Maria, California, 8 duplexes, apartments, retail, Hyde Park, New York. So, this is all, this search took me 15 minutes to find all of these different places. And remember what we always say, we're not in this to find the deals on the internet. We're in it to find those guys who post the deals on the internet. They're the ones that we want to tap into. Look at owner financing available. Great opportunity income with a 7-unit apartment building in Lovelock, Nevada. Brooklyn, New York. Just goes. Let me see. Just go on another page. Yeah, 3 pages worth of multifamily deals on businessbroker.net. Now, there's one other one. Gosh, where the heck are you? Oh, here it is right here. Okay, check this one out. This one's really cool. Multifamily property for sale. 1031commercialproperties.com. And you click on the multifamily side. Check out some of these deals. All right, let me just see how many entries do we have in here. Yeah, we have 136 entries. 136 entries. Look at some of these. Remember, these are 1031s. So there's a certain deadline here that these people have to act under and perform under. So this is something that you might be able to get in there and take advantage of it. Here's one in Tennessee with 58 units. Georgia. How many units is in this one? 11 cap. This one down here, 1973 construction, and they're selling it at a 5.3 cap. Not buying it. That's not right. Then you get some up to 52 million side, new student housing. Maryland, 36 units, all price per square foot. Maryland, you got a 34 unit. Florida, Louisiana, California, Mississippi. All these different leads here, guys, that you can really go after. Oklahoma, Kansas, Ohio. Stay away from LoopNet. Contact these people. What happens? You see, let's take a look at this. If I click on this number here, what happens? I don't even know. I'm like, oh, we're going to send an email to the person. Okay, we're not going to bother doing that. So we're going to send an email to the person. Guys, you should be sending an email to all of these people. Find out what the heck they got going on. Yeah, this is good stuff. Good stuff, and it took me less than 15 minutes to track all this stuff down on the internet, and it was all done just by doing multifamily apartments for sale or apartment buildings for sale. If it said loopnet.com, I stayed away from it. Auction.com, that's one of the leads I already tell you in the video. There's Showcase. Realtor.com, haven't even tried any of these. I did the HUD listing. Check out what happens when you do HUD. Boom, nothing. Keep watching. More to come. They got nothing. So right now there's nothing on HUD.com, HUD.gov for multifamily listings. City Feet, www.cityfeet.com. I got nothing out of that. Biggerpockets.com. It just had a bunch of questions on how to buy it. I mean, it just, you can just sit here and go crazy. And the other thing about it is you start to be able to find those brokers that are actually that focus on multifamily deals that fly below the radar screen. Here's a guy, this guy's out in LA, I believe. And his properties are, multifamily, but 24 units. Yeah, so this is how we track these things down. So, I don't have a property to analyze for you today. If you're in the owner forum, you've been able to get in touch with me. Right now, there's just one student that I have property hanging out there that I got to analyze for him. If anyone else is out there on the owner forum with deals that they want to review, just send it on over, send me a text, get on the WhatsApp, make sure that you're on WhatsApp. I know there's some people who have signed up for the owner forum that have not tapped into WhatsApp yet. I highly recommend you do. It's a lot of fun, and there's a great amount of information on there from students about questions that they're having that I can't always get to, but I'm proud of my students, man. Their answers are always spot on. So that's it. Let me just check if anybody has any questions. That is really going to be it for today. If anybody has, let me see, somebody's got a question. Yeah, hold on. Let me just pop up the question so I can take a look at it. Okay. Okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. One of my students just said she'll send over 4 to 5 properties this evening for me to analyze. Okay, great. Hey, don't forget, there is this evening, the owner forum weekly kickoff call, 7 o'clock. Make sure you're all there so we can kind of motivate each other and make sure we have stuff lined up for this week to do. So that is it. Anybody else have any questions? If not, you know how to get a hold of me. I will be posting this video up to the website very, very shortly. And then you'll be able to use it to go back in and find find how I did it and find web addresses and how to track this stuff down. I got to tell you guys, a lot of this stuff you may have heard of before. I think that 1031 exchange site is pretty darn good. You might want to tap into that and start contacting those people because they get a gun to their head for them to close on those deals. So make it happen. All right, everybody, have a great day. It's Monday, and we will chat later. Thanks.